Hi everyone, how you doing? It's Kiara here. It is Sunday, February 23rd, 2025. This is a Quilt Tube Extra because what I decided to do for today is I need your help. I need your help with two things. So we're going to do them both in this video. For the past 4 years, I've taken part in Pat Sloan's March Block a Day. And she started this in 2021. I went back to 2020 and it wasn't in March. She did something else in May, a rainbow quilt, which I will show you just to show you because it segues into the other thing I need from you. So I'm going to show you the pattern, and you can go to I Love to Make Quilts by Pat Sloan. This is the pattern. It's free. I'm not going to show you any of the direct cutting directions because I want you to go support her and visit her site. So she has got two different blocks of a log cabin. Let's see. And I don't really know what the difference is on them, but they're 12.5 blocks. Version 1, center 6-1. I think we just cut more strips. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make both blocks and some scraps and see if I like them. So this is the block. They finished 12.5. So, and then she gave us two layouts. I was going to use my scraps, but I've done a couple scrap quilts and I'm not feeling scrap quilts this year. Okay. And then I took out a whole bunch of fat quarter and a fat eighth bundle to show you. Okay. And now here's version 1. And I'll show you this because you can arrange them different ways. So it's going to measure 66 by 72. So a really nice size quilt. So here's version 1. And then here is version 2. And I'm excited about this because I figure if it's going to be scrappy, I don't really need to worry too much. And then here is version 2. And they both measure the same, so there's that. So in this thing, she gives you the block and how to cut it and everything. I'm going to make the two blocks and, oh, okay. In the version 2 there are less light strips. She says it right here. There are 2 less light strips. But where are they? Oh, okay. But okay. Oh, okay. So what the difference is, if I had read the cutting directions, and I knew it didn't sound right. So if you look at the cutting, this is a 4.5 square and this is a 6.5 inch square. So I haven't decided which version I'm doing. I think what it's going to come down to is what fabric I choose. So before we get to this, which is all the fabric, let me show you all the quilts that came from the March Block a Day. I've only ever fully finished one, but I'm going to start from the beginning. So the first one is this one, and it's called March Hope. And this one I did with it's pretty scrappy, and I did with, it is actually scrappy. But what I did for the center squares, I used all Disney prints. This really needs to get finished because I love it. Okay, so there's this. And what I'll do at the end is I will take pictures of these all. Because I really don't have, if I move, you're not going to get to see them all. So, this was a lot of work because I knew the main things I wanted to use, and then I had to find fabrics to fill in. but I love it. So I will take a picture of this and put this. I will put pictures of all these at the end. Okay, so there was this. And I do have backing for this. So I think for this one, I was actually leaning towards this backing. Unless I use a different one. And then the next year was an Irish, no, the next year was this one that I fully finished, what was called, and these patterns are all on Pat Sloan's website. I love to make quilts. The first one was called March Hope. This one is called the String Green Block. And if you've been here for a while, you know I've shown you this. This one is all Minnick and Simpson's fabric. And I love this one. I can't wait for this to come out. I think I only finished this last year. I quilted it. It's a meander with stars through it. And here's the back. It's just this pretty back. So there's that one. Then in 2023, it was an Irish chain. Now this one's not done because I haven't decided if I want to put a border on it or not, or if I just want to finish it. I think I want a border on it. And I can't remember the line, the primary line in this. It might be flamingo toes. Might be. I don't know. So this, you can see the chain. So there's that. And then the last one from last year's is the Toffee Bar quilt. And this one too is a Disney. I was using scraps for the most part. Actually, for this one, I was using, everything on here was from Stash. So it's kind of like I don't want to do Stash again. I could do Stash, but I really don't want to. And this one's another Disney theme. And the border on this is because I had a friend of mine was going out of, had a fabric store and she was going out of business. And I bought like a bolt of this. So, and this one, this is my first on point quilt. This is all, the centers on this one are all Disney. So I will take pictures of these because they really don't do justice here. And I'll either use the one pink backing I showed you or I have another pink backing for this. So I have backing for those two. And then let me show you the other quilt that that she did in May of 2020. It was a half square triangle quilt. This I also have backing for. And this was like one of my first ever quilts. And see, it's a rainbow quilt, all half square triangles. So one of the things I want you to do is start thinking about which one of these I should quilt. It's going to be between this, the Toffee Bars, or the March Hope one, because I have backings for those here. So there's that. So think about those. And I will, when I take the pictures of those quilts, I'll put the backing next to it so you tell me which one. Okay, so let's get back to March block a day. Now, I need like 7.5 yards. And I kind of want to start thinking about this because I go away for 2 weeks in every March. I don't go away for the whole 2 weeks. I just have a lot going on, so I can't do things. So let me show you what I have. This is a fat quarter bundle. This is Layla Boutique. I could do this one. Okay. I have that. I have another Layla Boutique. This is, which is really pretty. It's all summery. This is Love Note. Okay. I have this fat quarter bundle. It's called, this one's from Riley Blake, and it's called Notting Hill. Now this is a smaller one, so I would have to go find some stuff to go in with it, but it's pretty. And if we decide on this one, I'm sure I even have scraps here that I could go in with this. So it could be new and scraps. Then I have a Fat Eighth bundle, and this is a large one. So this is a basic gray Frankie. Funny note, I used to own a scrapbook store and I loved basic gray. I still probably have a lot of basic gray. Now this is a really small fat quarter bundle from Joanna Figueroa, and I probably will not choose this, but I love the colors in this. And yes, I keep my fat quarter bundles wrapped in their plastic till I decide to use them. And I've been really good. I only bought like 2 fat quarter bundles last year. So there's this. So some of these are older and you might not be able to get them. Then there is this. This is Deb Strain for Moda. And this, I don't know what this is called. Oh, this is called All American. Now, if I decide to go with this, and I'm not sure I'm feeling a patriotic, which is why I did not take any of my Minnick & Simpson or my Primitive Gatherings fat quarter bundles, because I'm not really sure I want to go for patriotic. But if I do this, I could use this Maywood together and I would have enough. Because this Maywood is very generic blenders. Oh, this is not May. No, it's called Spangled, and it's Mayflower, not Mayflower, or whatever I said. So there's that. Then I have this one, which is really pretty, and I haven't decided, but this would be a lot. This is Adele in Autumn, which is really pretty. Not sure if I want to do that. I'm not sure if I'm feeling that. And then I have this one, and I don't know if it's enough, but I know that I could find enough Moda blenders to go with this. This is Coriander Quilts. This is Buttercup Slate. This is from a few years ago. And look at this. This would just actually make such a beautiful quilt. I hoard Coriander fabric, just so you know. So there's this. And I have another collection of hers that would coordinate with this. Then I'm sure there's enough here, and I am sure I have enough in my stash. I could use Lori Holt's Calico, which I'm kind of leaning towards because I have never done, with the exception of working on Millie's dresses and my chicken salad, which is not totally all Lori Holt. I have never made a totally Lori Holt fabric quilt. So I'm kind of leaning towards this because I really love the colors here. Plus I have enough other Lori Holt that I can blend in with this. My thing is, if I do this, what I might try to do is see if I can find some kind of focus fabric, because these are all primarily smaller prints. But what I could also do is just go through, and I need to make 30 blocks, and just take 30 different squares out of each one and then cut around. And I'm kind of leaning towards the Lori Holt. I'm leaning towards the Lori Holt, or believe it or not, I might lean to this Layla Boutique. I like Layla Boutique, but I don't love Layla Boutique. And I don't want to cut in. For some reason, I am scared to cut into my Coriander fabric. Yeah. Though I bet her Callie & Co. would have some colors that would blend into this. So that's where I am. I'm leaning towards this or this, but let me know what you think. Though this patriotic one would be kind of cute. And with this, there's enough, my nose is itching, guys. There's enough in here that I could like blend really well. Plus I have another Deb strain line that I could probably blend into there, some scraps. So let me know. I'm very indecisive. I'm a Libra. I have to like process everything. But I'm about 90% sure it's going to be this one or this one. Tell me which one you like these better. Okay. I really like that calico line though. I think I like it because it's not as big a prints. Okay. So now what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to stop the video, take some quick pictures, and then I'll insert them here. I'm not good enough to do pop-ups yet. My daughter's coming home from college and hopefully she'll teach me pop-ups. But you'll have to tell me, should I do the rainbow quilt? I'll just put them at the end. I'm not going to stop the video. Should I do the rainbow quilt, the toffee bar quilt, which is the on point quilt, or should I do the March Hope? I really need to start quilting some of these quilts. And my thing is, those are all, those I can display at any time. So I'm kind of excited to do them. So tell me what you think, guys. I really need your help. So we're deciding if I should do which, guys, we're deciding which bundle I should use, and which quilt I should quilt. So I will talk to you all soon. And oh, sorry, I shook the table when I did that. So help me because I go back to work tomorrow after a week off. So I want to kind of like gear myself up to my March plans because March will be here before you know it. And I'm going to go now and we're going to work on some other things that I've been working on. So catch you on the flip side. Bye.